All right, I know what you really want. Are you really here to make a difference in the world of finance or change the way and make a difference in Africa? Well, with the latest trend of ordinals on the Bitcoin network and all these meme coins clogging up various blockchains, not just on Cardano, it's obvious that you're all here to make a buck. Now, I know there are some of you that really do love the technology. You know, I do myself. But if you have a look at the stats, the majority of the people out there are just looking for those opportunities to make a quick buck here. You usually hear these wild stories of someone that's made millions, a 19-year-old that sold their collection of ape NFTs and is now driving in a Lambo, and you're thinking to yourself, why can't that be me? And of course, that's why you get into crypto. Well, here are some interesting projects for you, some initial stake pool offerings in the Cardano ecosystem that you can have a look into, find out a little bit more about, and possibly earn some of these tokens to, of course, just dump on the market. Let's get into it.
Yeah, gotta do it like that. You've been listening to the Learn Cardano podcast. Gotta get it hype. Crypto is what we like, but this is not investment or financial advice. Gotta do your research, cause it's risky. We know it is. This show is educational and it's informative. Crypto's the future, really, it ain't no debate.
So I have a whole bunch of projects here and I'll go through these as quickly as possible. There's a lot of interesting ones here and I'm using a brand new website that has been around for a while and it's called Maestro. Now Maestro is really cool in that it has collated all of the initial stake pool offerings in the Cardano ecosystem. And for those that don't know about initial stake pool offerings, they're essentially a way that you can delegate to a Cardano stake pool, a non-custodial staking that is, so the ADA always stays in your wallet and you can earn some extra tokens for doing so. Some of these ISPOs will take all of your ADA rewards, so you don't get any of the ADA rewards, but instead in return you get some of these extra tokens from the Cardano ecosystem. Some other ones are split where you still get your ADA rewards, but you get some of these tokens at the same time. So it's a win-win situation for a lot of people and it's a very, very low risk where you're not locking anything into a smart contract, so you don't need to worry about those type of hacks and you're not giving up any of your tokens. So it's really, really appealing for a lot of people. So Maestro here have put together this website and it's got all of the current active ISPOs as well as a lot of the completed ones in the Cardano ecosystem. So you can have a look and see how these ISPOs have fared, but we can have a look at some of these projects here and try and find some gems where we can stake our ADA and possibly earn some of these new tokens. So the very first one here that I'll look at, and I've mentioned some of these projects before, but this one is Fluidtoken. So Fluidtoken are doing borrow and lending where they're using NFTs as collateral. So if you have NFTs in the Cardano ecosystem, you can use it as collateral and get some extra assets from it. You can borrow some USD, use that in a different DeFi protocol and earn some extra tokens that way. So it's a very interesting way and very interesting mechanism where you can use the value of your NFTs, unlock the value of your NFTs, I should say, and then be a part of that ecosystem. Now they have an ongoing ISPO. You can check out the details at fluidtokens.com. You can find out all the details about their various stake pools and how their token works in their ecosystem. And these are their stake pools here. So if you go to ispo.fluidtokens.com. Links for you be in the show notes, but you can check out all the various stake pools here. So if you delegate to any of these pools, you can earn some of the tokens and your ADA rewards as well. So you have that has to be very you have to be very clear there. So these pools here are community owned pools where you earn your ADA rewards because the margin fee here is very low, but then you still get to earn some of those Fluid tokens too. Now the Fluid token pool is also a owner operated pool where the project is running that particular pool and they have their margin set at 99%. So that means they take all your ADA rewards, you get a tiny little fraction, but then you earn more of the Fluid tokens through that process. I think the timeline for this is still got a while to go. So if you're looking into that one, go ahead, find out a little bit more information from their website, join their Discord, join their community and see if it's worth staking your ADA to. The next one here is Cardania. So this is a game that is being built in the Cardano ecosystem. You can see them here at CNFTCon taking a picture with Charles, but they have their ISPO going. I've mentioned this one before in previous videos. They're going quite well with 6.6 million ADA staked to their pool. Now, if we go here, you can find out a little bit more about their game, their platform, their NFT collection, and everything that they're building around their ecosystem. You can also find more details about their pool, where you can delegate to their pool called Summon, which is just here. They've got a staking center and everything around it, their ecosystem. So they've gone pretty far with their development. But here you can click on delegate, go through their delegation page and delegate your wallet to their pool to earn some of these tokens. So they have all the information there that you need to get started with this one. The next one here is CSWAP. Now I've done interviews with these guys here. You can check it out in the top right-hand corner there, where you can find out more information about what the CSWAP team are building. They have their ISPO. It's been going on for a little while now as well, but they are doing a lot of really cool things in the NFT staking space. You can find out more information at cswap.info. They've got their ISPO dashboard and everything around it. They have 2 stake pools. One stake pool that's set at 99% margin, so that essentially takes all of your rewards for more of the CSWAP tokens, and then the 50% pool where they take half your ADA rewards and distribute half the amount of CSWAP tokens. So you have a couple of options there in regards to how much you want to delegate and how much you want to earn. They have a reward estimator on their website as well, so you can have a little bit of an idea of how much potential rewards you'll get from it. And they also have an extra boosting mechanism here, where if you've bought some of their NFTs and hold it within that wallet as well, it will be able to multiply the amount of rewards you get. And here it's a kind of a nice multiplier, especially if you hold lots of these NFTs, and it kind of adds up in the end. So you can find out more information about that at cswap.info/ISPO. This next one here is Summon Platform. Now I've done an interview with these guys as well. Again, links in the top right hand corner. And they've got a really interesting product where they're building the whole DAO ecosystem for Cardano. Now they've launched their platform just recently, so do check it out and see what they're actually building. But their Summon token is a part of that DAO ecosystem. So if you're thinking about creating a DAO in the Cardano ecosystem, or being a part of that voting process, you may want some of these Summon tokens to actually participate and build your own DAO ecosystem there. So in doing so, it's a 99% pool, so that means they will take all of your ADA rewards, but you'll get those Summon tokens where you can use within their ecosystem. You can find out more information on their website at summonplatform.io. Like I said, their platform is launched, and you can click on that, connect your wallet, and then create a DAO within their ecosystem as well. Their pool is going okay. They've got about 3 million ADA delegated, so they are earning those ADA rewards that are needed to help fund their project. Now, if you want more details about their ISPO, they do have an article all on it as well. I'll put links to this in the show notes for you guys, so you can find out more about their ISPO. The next one here is NMKR, and I love everything that the NMKR team are doing, but they have their stake pool here to earn a little bit of extra ADA so that they can continuously develop and build more things within their infrastructure platform. But NMKR here, if you just check out their NMKR dashboard on their website, you can find out a little bit more information about it all here. And if you scroll down to this area here where it says stake pool, they've got a distribution of 4.8% of the total allocation supply to the stake pool staking. So they actually don't have a huge amount of people delegated to the pool, only about 800 or so, and only just under 4 million ADA. So the distribution of that is quite nice. Now their staking period goes for about 2 years. I think it's 48 months. Now there's some interesting benefits when staking to their particular pool, and some of the really cool ones for myself is the lower minting fees when buying NFTs. So if the project that you're buying an NFT from is using the NMKR platform and you happen to be delegating to the NMKR pool, your fees are reduced. So you get a little bit of a discount in regards to minting on their particular platform, and that's really, really nice. As well as getting exclusive NFT airdrops and getting the NMKR token distributions. So I believe they distribute tokens on a monthly basis, but you do have a lot of options there and a couple of really cool benefits. Again, this is a 99% pool, so they do take all of your ADA rewards. You can find out more information on the website. Links below in the show notes. So Orcfax is a really interesting one, and they are building an oracle on the Cardano blockchain, and they have only been running for about 2 months, but the amount of ADA that is staked is really, really high. I'm really impressed with that. Just over 67 million ADA staked to their stake pool within the 2-month period. So there is a huge amount of demand here. They started at 34 million. And the max that you can delegate to is around that 70 million mark or 69 million mark. So you don't want to go over that, because once you do, they will get a diminished returns on their ADA that is staked, and you don't want that. But the interesting thing here, if you go to their website, they've got a PDF here which they've updated recently, and here in their update, let me just zoom in so you can see this, they've actually stopped taking delegates. So I don't know why I'm telling you this, why I'm even talking about it. I'm just really impressed with Orcfax's growth in terms of their ISPO. But you can see here they're not taking any more delegates as the start of Epoch 405. We're up to Epoch 410 now. So check if you really want some of these tokens. The only way to get them is after the ISPO ends. So you won't be able to get the tokens until the token generation event. So check that one out. Keep an eye out for it. It will appear on various dexes if you really want to get your hands on some of these tokens. Now, this one here is IAMX, and they're building decentralized identities or self-sovereign identities, and they're doing a really good job, a really lean team building some awesome stuff. And if we just have a look at their ISPO here, it's been running for quite a while, but they're at that 16 million delegation mark, which is fairly good. So they've been, here we go, the start date was December 22nd, 2021. So quite a while. That's a big run rate at the moment. So you can see they started really, really low there in December, and then it's just gone pretty steady ever since. But they've got a full token dashboard. They've got a really beautiful site that talks about their product. I believe their product is fully launched, and you can actually use it on various different platforms. Some projects have integrated in the IAMX digital identity as well. But the delegation link, it's right at the bottom here. It's really easy to miss. They've got this delegation center here. So I'll put a link for it in the show notes down below. But this will take you to the delegation center. You can see and check your rewards that you're earning. You can see the amount that is currently being paid out through the ISPO as well. So you can actually claim your tokens, calculate rewards, and everything else around it. So lots of detail there around the ISPO. Project NEWM are building the streaming marketplace for artists and music lovers. So this isn't just another copy of Spotify, which a lot of Web3 projects are doing. This is actually selling creating a marketplace for the music rights from all these artists. So me as an artist, I could use the platform to sell the music rights and royalties to a new track that I'm trying to produce, and that will help raise those funds to actually get that done. And then the plays and everything else, the return, the royalties around it, get funneled through the platform. So the more tokens that you earn for a particular track, the more of the rewards and royalties that you earn through the platform. So NEWM are doing some really cool and interesting things in the music space, and they have an ongoing ISPO as well. You can find it at NEWM.io, that's NEWM.io. You can find out more information about the project, but then also, more importantly, all the information around their stake pool. So you can get to it in the link in the top there under stake pool. You find the details of their pool. They have two of them, one at 25% and one at 50%. So it's not taking all your ADA rewards, it's only taking a quarter or half of them. You'll find the pool details there. But on the actual website here, on the Maestro website, you can see here from the stake pool data how much is delegated there. And you can see on the 25% pool, 51 million, and on the 50% pool, 32 million ADA delegated. So quite a popular ISPO as well. So that's it for me for this video. I know exactly what you guys are going to do when you get these tokens from these ISPOs. And if you look at the previous data, you're just going to dump them on the market and sell it for USDT or something else like that, so you can buy your Lambo, right? Anyway, if you really enjoyed this content, please consider giving me that thumbs up, click that subscribe button, click on the notification bell, and you'll hear more really cool Cardano related content really, really soon. There's all sorts of options down below there where you can help support the channel. We've got merchandise, we've got private memberships down there too, and as well as this NFT project that is coming up really, really soon, the Cardano Press NFT, which is all around the Cardano Press ecosystem, where you can use that plugin and connect connect it with a WordPress website and build that dApp connector in there and build some really cool and unique, interesting utility. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, gotta do it like that. You've been listening to the Learn Cardano podcast. Gotta get it hype. Crypto is what we like, but this is not investment or financial advice. Gotta do your research, cause it's risky. We know it is. This show is educational and it's informative. Crypto's the future, really, it ain't no debate.